Elephant poaching. Claim: the poaching of wild African elephants will lead to their extinction in our lifetime. In 1990, the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species banned the sale of ivory. About 30,000 elephants are killed every year for their ivory. 70% of ivory that is taken from dead elephants is shipped to China. Here is a graph of the elephant population. As you can see, since the mid-1970s, the population of the elephants has been on the decline. Here is a data table of the elephant population. It shows that elephants will be extinct by the year 2026 if nothing is done to help the elephants. It also shows the population of the elephants has never risen in 40 years. Food web. The elephants mainly eat grasses and shrub bushes. They have no predators that eat them as their main food source. Lions and tigers may occasionally eat one, but only if it is a weak and small calf or an old elephant that cannot move very fast. Organisms affected. Elephants are a keystone species in the African grasslands. They graze on small bushes, which keeps the bushes from growing too big. If you take away the elephants, the bushes would continue to grow, which would cause the grasslands to convert to forest or shrublands. If this happens, you would lose all the grazing animals such as zebras, gazelles, and wildebeests, because their food source is the grass. When the grazing animals are gone, the carnivores such as lions, cheetahs, and leopards will not be able to support themselves, and they will have to find an alternate food source or they will die off.
In many areas, tribesmen don't just lead tours, they run the preserves. Tourism profits help communities understand that living elephants can be more valuable than dead ones.
They're seeing these new lodges developing, they're seeing better security for themselves, they're seeing money being generated from tourism going into education. And so where these benefits are clean and clear to communities, it's working.
But changing attitudes takes time, and time is not on the elephant side. From a high of 1.3 million African elephants in the late 1970s, poaching reduced populations to critical levels in the 1980s. The numbers are plummeting again, and there are only about 500,000 elephants left. If poaching continues unchecked, African elephants could be functionally extinct in our lifetime.
The Worldwide Fund for Nature, also known as WWF. The experts on poaching think many things need to be done to end poaching. Number 1, reduce conflict between humans and elephants. Number 2, strengthen anti-poaching initiatives. Number 3, stop the illegal ivory trade and the demand for ivory. What the WWF is doing. The WWF is helping to train and equip park rangers to fight against poachers. The WWF is also working with an organization called Traffic to reduce the major threat the illegal ivory markets pose to wild elephants by locating routes in countries that are important to the illegal ivory trade.